Hello everyone and welcome to the Monday live stream again. Beast Mode, hello. Chirish, hello. Fish, Mr. Science Geek, the Nerdy Fish, Gary, the Swell, Dude's Fish Tank. That dude is swell. Tampa Tom, Bentley, you're probably driving, hello. 54 Punchy, hello. Kang Lee, hello. Who else? Chris, hello. Mike, hello. HDJC, hello. Mark, Water, Kiwi, Triple Dan Tanks, Edgar, Mr. Walker. Just kidding. Kay, hello. Woo, I'm still awake. Just did a water change in my angel tank. Alright, well, I hope you're still awake if you're doing water changes. Cole, what's up, buddy? Trevor, hello. How's it going? You actually got a notification? That is amazing. Who is that? The 186 Element. Awesome. Scott's, I don't know why. Scott, it is going great. Do you like Tom Segura? I've heard the name, but I can't think of who that is right now. So I don't know. If you are the Bob here on a night out, you cannot drink alcohol because you are the driver. Is that what a Bob is called? The designated driver? I mean, I could be that person anyways because I don't drink, but I don't know. V-Stack, hello. Do other people have sound? I would hope so. I got notification. How's Tricks? How's Tricks? I don't know what that means. Shelby Ray, hello. Hi, Bob and Fish Fan Peeps, hello. Kay says, yes, I've got sound. Yes. So it looks like it's just you with no sound. Turn your volume up. Chris with the first super chat of the night says, hi, Bob. Monday fun day. Yep. $4.20. Thank you very much. Bob is Tom's cousin. You look like Tom. Oh, so I guess I'm going to have to Google this later. Kelsey has sound. Yep, everybody has sound. I took a Benadryl before I started to change water. Allergies are terrible right now. I've heard other people say that too. The name on his driver's license is Bob Segura. Not even close. Well, actually that is kind of close. Hello, Deb. Weird, have sound on everything else. I don't know what to tell you. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Trash says this AC20 is Toasty Toast. Wait, is Toasty Toast a motor fried while I was at work? Going back to Marineland, I think. That's too bad. How's Tricks equals how's things, how's life? Well, here Tricks means something completely different. I don't know where you're at, but here Tricks, yeah. Anyways, things are great. Life is great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, don't Google now. Yeah. Nisi is here. Hello. Joe, hello. Try refreshing. Yep. Hi from Melbourne. Hello, Richard. I've got sound, but it's low. Can move this mic a little closer. I don't like it that close, though. It's kind of intrusive. Yeah, I refreshed, opened another YouTube channel, and there was sound. And there was sound? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. AVP Aquariums, Monday. Hey, everyone. So, yeah, I mean, the title of the stream is, you know, the direction of the channel. I'm sure, as you guys know, that the content has been changing a bit. I've been trying different styles, different lengths. Also, less fish stuff, which is why we are losing subscribers very fast. But that's all right. What, now it's too loud? Oh my gosh. Such a troll. Such a troll. But you guys are going to continue to notice things changing here. For instance, I made a video on springtails, which not really aquarium related, although I tried to tie it in there. I'm going to have a video on isopods coming out, more paludariums, terrariums, trying to combine a couple hobbies all into one, basically. T. Frakes Tanks, how's it going, my friend? I wonder, are you going to make it to the aquatic experience this year? I don't want to try to pronounce your name, Junior. I'll just call you Junior. First time on this channel. Welcome to the channel. Joseph, hello. Kelsey Clark says, I like the reptiles. I've been talking to more reptile creators as well. So there might be reptile collabs in the future. I don't know. But that's kind of where we're evolving. Obviously not going to go like only reptiles. I'm always going to have fish tanks and aquariums. I'm just lurking. I'm looking to combine them. Like the paludarium I built. That paludarium was the most fun I've had building anything or creating anything in a very long time. And I still have to plant it. I still have to plant the water side. I still have to put fish in it. I did put a guppy in it, a random guppy that made it out of my breeding fish for profit tank into a different tank somehow, probably on nets or water changing or something. I just took it out and threw it in there, and it seems to be doing all right. So there is one guppy in there. Jeff Rose Fish Keeping, the SWAT man, with the $25 super chat. Yo, 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 Bob. Hope you're doing, my friend. I'm certainly not doing your friend, but thanks for the $25 super chat. Yeah. I mean, what's her name? Totally kidding. Anyways. Oh, did I miss Flynn? Is Flynn here somewhere? Wait. Bob, are you going to AGA? I have no plans on attending AGA. However, if there are any like meet and greets afterwards, if anybody's like getting together for dinners or something like that, I would attend that, but I'm not going to AGA. Everything is on hold now. Anyways, I'm missing a lot of chat here. Every week I tune in and I never learn anything makeup. Worst makeup tutorial live stream ever. I'm really glad that I am not good at makeup tutorials. Oh, I think I saw something about politics, which we won't touch. Dude, the ladies in here are not streetwalkers or, well, oh my gosh. You guys remember last week, I kind of went on a LeBron James hate-filled rant. Well, not hate-filled, but a little rant. I think I lost like 15 subscribers. All the LeBron James fans, all 15 of them that were on my channel, totally unsubscribed. Oh, it's worth it though. Get them all out of here. My High Plecos with the $25 super chat says iPhones are stupid. I'm not an Apple fan, but I don't know that they're stupid. Hi, Mikey and Tampa Tom. 54 Punchy is getting ready for surgery tomorrow, so happy thoughts for you, Pam. The old gallbladder removal, huh? I've had at least 3 of those taken out of me. It's not fun. Not fun. Yeah, so anyways, I'm guessing that the people that show up to the live streams here are the people that would watch just about anything I put out. So, and it's not that there's people that wouldn't do that are not in the live stream. So if you're catching this after the fact, it's not a jab at you. But I feel like the people that watch the live streams, rewatch the live streams. I mean, I could do like a video on horses and people would probably watch. So I'm probably like preaching to the choir here and don't need to tell you guys the direction of the channel. But anyways, just letting you guys know. Twin City Guppy says, what's going on? LeBron who? Yep. LeBron the Terrible, I think is his name. Tampa Tom says, lurk mode while I change some water. Oh. LeBron James sucks. Larry Bird stats. Yeah, we're going to get on another LeBron thing. Interesting survey came out. Again, here we have nothing to do with fish keeping or reptiles or amphibians or anything. Well, there was a survey that came out, and they asked people who they thought the best basketball player was. Obviously, Michael Jordan won. He got 64% of the votes. LeBron James got like 13% of the votes. And the interesting thing is that even in like the 18 to 25 and the 25 to 34 categories that are like the LeBron years, people still voted for Michael Jordan. So, but yeah, obviously, I think Larry Bird is significantly better than LeBron James. Um, anyways, I don't know why we're talking about basketball again, but anyways, how many tanks do I need to have before I can start a YouTube channel? One. Revamping the 40 long, have a 29 terrarium, a 20 high, aquaponics. You could start an aquarium channel. Well, one, you could start a YouTube channel with no aquariums, but you could start an aquarium channel with no aquariums. It's really not that difficult. Good luck with your surgery and get well soon, says Kathleen to Pam. I guess it's no secret that Cole and I like this direction a lot. Yeah. So Deb and Cole, I feel like they're kind of in the same boat, except they're just going a lot faster than me. I'm like over here in a tugboat getting like one reptile like every 6 months at most, and they're just over there in a speed demon race boat getting like 10 reptiles a weekend. Larry Bird cannot compete with LeBron James. Oh man, we're not gonna get on that topic, but the way the league is now, LeBron James couldn't play in the 80s, the 70s, or the 90s. He would be flopping all over the place. He'd be crying. It would be just ridiculous. Are golden white clouds natural, or were they bred to become golden? Actually, I don't know that, Richard. I don't know enough about white clouds to tell you that. Mean Fish 9 says working and lurking. Maybe someone in chat can educate us about the. I think they're called like 24 karat white clouds or some kind of gold carat white clouds, but I'm sure it's all the same fish. Larry Bird is in his 50s, dude. I'm not saying that Larry Bird is better than LeBron James right now. Obviously, that's not the case. I'm saying Larry Bird, when he played basketball, is better. And yes, Rodman would shut down LeBron James. That would be a very fun matchup. I mean, Rodman shut down way better people than LeBron James. What's my favorite crypt? I think my favorite cryptocorin is probably Lutea. I like Wendetii because there's a lot of different color variations, but probably Lutea. Twisty Ride says, went to another clubfish auction. Wow, people with more money than brains. I wish, you know what, if my local club had auctions like that, I would go to them all the time. Thomas Pascal says, I bought some Dragon Rock. Now I'm getting red algae. Is it safe? I have very seldomly got red algae in my tanks, and I have one tank right now with red algae, and I've never noticed an issue. LBJ was a former president, not a basketball player. Found out a local store has 48-inch Fluval 3.0s for $155 everyday price. I feel like that's pretty normal price, isn't it? I don't know. I haven't priced Fluval lights since I bought the last one, and the last one I bought was a 36-inch, so I'm not sure. Bentley Pascal says, Bob, you still need Jungle Val. I'll be at the North Sound meeting this weekend. Is there one this weekend already? I guess I'll have to look that up. Crypt Spiralis is awesome. Bentley, let me go look at the Facebook page unless you just want to tell me when and where it is. I assume it's on a Saturday. If I can go, I definitely need the Jungle Val, but I'll send you a message on Facebook. Guys, anyways, Crypt Spiralis is awesome. Yeah, the nice thing about Crypt Spiralis is that it grows really fast for a crypt. Just gonna put that caveat in there. For a crypt, it grows fairly fast. But yes, that is a really good one. Crypt Spiralis is like for the people that want Jungle Val but don't want to trim it every day. So yeah, it's a pretty good plant. Gallbladder surgery tomorrow. Yep. Friday Fish Facts saying hello to Bentley. Friday Fish Facts, who do you have on the channel this week? Do you have anyone coming on this week? I feel like I saw it somewhere, but I forgot. You'll have to let me know. All right. I'm done talking about basketball. I could debate that all night long. anyways, anyways, we'll curb the basketball talk for now. Primetime Aquatics, what's going on, buddy? I had my wait, 54 punchy. I had my gallbladder out, and the trick is to get up and moving as soon as possible, I assume. Yeah, the green comment. Anyways, I had mine at 900 home by noon. Felt great. After watching one of Dean's videos, I'm tempted to try an undercover filter powered by a canister in a goldfish tank. Thoughts? Some of those fancies get floaty super easy. I feel like that's just something that's fun to try, but I feel like it's a lot of work for what you get out of it. Like, it'd be fun to make, it'd be fun to play around with, it'd just be fun, you know, something fun to do. But I mean, I don't know. It's definitely cool, but I don't think I would ever do it. Yeah. Gronk is a better basketball player. Oh my gosh. My male beta made a bubble nest. Would a 10-gallon be too small to add a female with him to see if I can get him to breed? Nope. I just wouldn't leave him in there long term. Thomas Pasco says, thank you for being kind to us newbies. Some channels won't even give us the time of day. We're supposed to bring more people into this hobby, not push them away. Thanks for all the help. I don't think you can be talking to me. Is that to me or someone else? Oh, prime time. That's why he says me. Okay, I get it. Oh man. It's hard to have like, I feel like when I'm doing this, I have like 15 different conversations going at one time. I mean, I don't know how many people are in here. So I ask a question and then I read like 6 comments and then I forget the question that I asked. Just the way it is. I never claimed to be good at this, people. Primetime Aquatics this week. Well, what's the lineup? Who you got next week? Although I'll probably ask you again next Monday, so maybe just tell me next Monday. Who else do we got going here? Let's talk about soccer or football as it's known in the UK. I kind of stopped with soccer. Kaler's Aquatic, what's going on, buddy? Terry Lindsay says, oh, more basketball talk. See, I got everyone on it again. Probably could have been clearer. No. Thomas Pasco, you should see the hardcore reptile community. The fish community is incredibly polite comparatively. Not to say there aren't good people in the reptiles, but the elitism is real. Yes, absolutely, branded guy. Back when I was like really big into reptiles, it was very toxic community, very. And even now, every time I post a reptile-related video, I have to delete so many comments. So many stupid comments that are just unbelievable how stupid these people are. But, you know, and I'm not even smart, so that's how dumb these people are. Donald's Fish Vibe says, oh, Branded guy, I'm getting a bunch of isopods from Aquarimax this week. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I saw Branded guy in his live stream getting 4 species of isopods. Donald's Fish Vibe says, Bob, I had to operate on my goldfish and found 2 bubble sacks filled with air. It was swollen and constantly spinning around uncontrollably. Can I post a video with this, or is that against YouTube? You could probably post that video. There's like the fish doctor shows operations, like fish operations, so you probably would be all right. But unlike a lot of other fish channels, you try to answer all questions. I feel like the answer to most of the questions that are asked are I don't know, but that's because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna try to convince you that I know everything, because I really don't know anything. I'm just a typical hobbyist. I'm not an expert. That's a great 80s song, Lumpy Dog. Ooh, I love the 80s. What did he say? Where's Lumpy Dog? Lumpy Dog, Lumpy Dog. I'm not gonna see it. Oh, it's certainly not the Gronk comment. I did see, I'm scrolling down and it's going up. I did actually order a new mouse finally, but the cord wasn't long enough, so now I have to get a USB extender. Leave the idiotic comments. Fans will go after him. Nah. Nope. Because I really don't want any type of that negativity on my channel. So, like, someone says something dumb, then 10 people respond, and then it just starts this big flame war. And yeah, I just don't got time for that kind of negativity. Veranda Guy says, awesome, where are you putting them? I wanted to try them out, but I'm afraid the Ackies would decimate them. So I'm actually, they're all getting their own containers, which one of them I posted on Instagram today. While, if I should say, if you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. I'm posting a lot more now, and Instagram has become my favorite platform so far. I mean, I'm only posting like once, maybe twice a day, but compared to how much I was posting like 3 months ago, that's a lot. So yeah, Veranda Guy, I posted a video on Instagram today of the powder orange, and then so right now I have powder orange and Dalmatians, and then I'm getting the micro whites, a different micro species that I can't pronounce the scientific names yet, and then some zebras, and then he's sending me like a mystery colony, so I'll have to wait and see what that is. I want to try them out. Oh yeah, so I don't know if your Ackies would decimate them because they're pretty small. So you could do like micro whites and not have any issues at all. It would be a waste of their time to try to eat micro whites. But yeah, I just get Tupperware containers and just build little cultures in there. Hopefully it works out. So far they like it. Have you tried that CO2 art regulator with the multiple outlets the co-op sells? I'm leaning towards replacing my regulator after a bunch of problems, and I'm thinking of adding CO2 to more tanks. Is it... I don't know that I've seen it with multiple outlets. So I know that you want to do it so that the outlets are on the regulator, because they make adapters that you can split it after the regulator. And I've done that where I've just split it in two, which was manageable, but I was still always tweaking it every once in a while. And then I have an adapter that splits it into 6 after the regulator, which I've never used because just the amount of tweaking I had to do on the 1 to 2, and it wasn't even a lot. Maybe like every time I had to do water changes, I just had to adjust each one a little bit. So the one that splits it into 6, I never tried because that just seems like a nightmare. But the ones that are like built into the regulator are supposed to be like the best way to do it. But I have not tried it, so that's just what I've read. Oh yeah. So where was that comment? Elitism is real in Aquaria, loaded with a-holes, and yet most of these elitists are the type of people who would sell their cars for gas money. I'm not saying that there's not elitist in the aquarium hobby. There certainly is. There's people that think they're better than everyone, that they know everything, especially when you get into like forums or, you know, like the old school places that have been around since like the 90s. As far as like, I think like the newer generation or so, like the Facebook groups are getting better, although there are some toxic Facebook groups out there. But I think overall, like, the community is nicer once you kind of figure out where to go, if that makes sense. I don't know. Steenfott Aquatics says, you know I do, but I just got home from work and jumped on the live stream. Fine, I guess I'll yell at people on Twitter like a normal person. Yeah, that's what Twitter is for. Twitter is a cesspool of crap. And yeah, so if you want to yell at people, go on Twitter, because that's where people go to yell at each other. I found most in the fish community to be great people. Yeah, so I think there's a difference between like the fish community and then like the fish YouTube community. I think it can be separated, whereas like the fish YouTube community is outstanding. When you get outside of that, like I said, and go onto the forums or some of these toxic Facebook groups that allow hate and that sort of stuff, they are out there. If that's your thing, you can find those groups out there. then yeah, you can still find the elitists and things like that. But a lot of the newer Facebook groups that are starting up, like I started my Facebook group a couple years ago with absolutely no tolerance, no warnings, no tolerance. You say something dumb once, you're out. And it's a shame that I don't do more on my Facebook group, but I'm just not a Facebook person. I don't know why. If this was my full-time job, I would probably be way more active on Facebook, but it's hard to be active on all the platforms and work, 40 hours a week. KG Tropicals is here. What's up, John, my friend? The more specialists you get... Wait, I want to go up. I see the super chat, A Gamer's Wife. Thank you, but I want to go up. This sucks. Our AC went out today, and my temps are rising in my tanks. Can you freeze, like, water bottles, and then... So get, like, 1 liter water bottles or 1 gallon milk jugs, freeze it, and then just let them float in the tank. Don't use CO2. I'm actually testing that regulator. Bentley is testing that regulator. Awesome. What else we got going on here? When is that video going to drop? Do not try to bend the spoon. That's impossible. Instead, only try to utilize the truth. Monday Steenfott Matrix. Thank you, Lumpy Dog. Yeah, I stopped posting in TPT because the engagement isn't great unless you're one of the OG members. Yeah. There was one forum that I used to go to that I don't anymore because it's insanely toxic. The Planet Tank forum is still pretty nice, though, especially for buying plants. Oh, excuse me. Captain Savage Aquatics, what's up, buddy? Brian says, make sure you hit the like button. Oh, I'm still burping. Thank you again. YouTube gave me $2 for a YouTube gave me $2 for a super chat, so there you go. A Gamer's Wife, thank you very much. How do you get free money? I want to get free super chat money. Which Facebook groups do you think are the best and worst? Well, KG Tropicals group is really good. I think there's like 60,000. I'm probably not even close to the real number. There's a lot of people in there. And then the other good one that I like is Aquarium Group Support, because both of them are very well moderated, and both of them do not allow any of that. So, yeah. Oh man, this mouse. Go back to here. You're like, hey, how about you feeling? I've been thinking about you. 54 Punchies going into surgery tomorrow. I like the storage system in Cali for CO2, filling cut water bottles and letting it naturally dissolve. Oh yeah, I saw those. Primetime Aquatics says some of the Facebook groups really attack beginners so bad. Yeah. One of the things, like back when I first getting started, is like I'm not a fan of like the rainbow gravel and that sort of thing, but I understand a lot of people like it, and I can appreciate how they like it and how it makes them feel. So before I would always be like, ugh, but now I'm like, hey man, that's cool. Do what makes you happy. Those types of fish people there are 2 types of fish people on YouTube, the one that love the hobby and the ones that are in it for the money. Well, it's a strange genre to get into this for the money. Like if your sole purpose is to make money on YouTube, the aquarium route is not the way to go. And I'm not saying we don't make money, because there's definitely money to be made, but like there's genres that pay way more in ad revenue than aquariums. Like there's not dedicated aquarium ads, it's all auction ads. So yeah, but I get it. There's still people that are getting into this for the money, and you could say that. You could say that about Aquarium Co-op. Their goal is to educate, but he also runs a business, right? And he does a really good job at balancing the two. And it's just smart. It's just good business. But then there's the people that are just like, buy my crap, give me money. It's not really about that. Hey Bob, could springtails jump and live on damp floors? My fish room is pretty dry, but I'm paranoid about little water critters infesting my zen space. So, springtails is something that I'm new to. Could they survive? They don't need to be in water. So the reason I have them in water is it's way easier to harvest them when you put them in like charcoal and water. But I put them in my terrariums and they breed and they live just fine. Now, could they live in there? Probably not. They still need a food source. So unless you're like just tossing fish food all over the floor, it would have to be a pretty significant amount. And I don't know. I don't think they could. I think it would take something pretty crazy to get springtails jumping around everywhere. The other thing is that springtails are actually good if you let them go in your house. They'll actually go into your nooks. They won't destroy your foundation. They're not, cockroaches or anything like that. But they'll actually, like, if there's any mold, if you have damp spots in your room, they'll eat them. They'll get rid of they'll help, curb the mold, anything like that. So they can actually be good to have loose in your house, and they're really small. Like, I mean, honestly, there could be like 1,000 of them on my wall right now, and I wouldn't even know. So, have I had some get loose? Don't tell the homeowner. Yes, I've had some get loose, but it's not that bad. It's not a bad thing. Hey, Bob. Oh, wait, I just read that one. You let the cat out of the bag, Jimmy? What did Jimmy say? I'm bringing Prince. I believe we're bringing Easy Green to give out at Aquashella. If that was a secret, I'm sorry, Corey. I think it's more hobbyist and show ponies. I've told Lisa a million times if we wanted money from this, we should have started a tech channel. Yeah, automotive is actually, I think, one of the biggest. I think automotive has the highest CPM, if I remember right. It's been a while since I've looked into it. And you definitely don't make money from companies. Like, for instance, I had a company reach out to me. It was API. And they were like, hey, if we send you some stuff, would you review it on your channel? And I was like, all right, I use API. I use their medications. And I was like, yeah, if you want to send me, I believe I wanted like one of their large Rena canister filters. And then I wanted General Cure and erythromycin, but I wanted enough for me to review it. And then I said, I need enough to give it away to you guys, because I'm not going to take anything free unless I can get something free for you guys too. And so, yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, I asked for 2 canister filters, one for me and then one to give away. And then, I think I asked for a test kit too, something like that, which is like nothing for them, right? I mean, those canister filters cost them like $20. And then they messaged me back and they're like, well, we can send you a test kit, and it's not even the test kit, the test strips. Like, we can send you some test strips and some meds. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You want me to make a dedicated video and advertise your product for like $2 and crap? No, I'm not going to do that. So you definitely don't get rich. You don't get free stuff. I mean, you could sell out and get like free crap. Because I get emails every day from random companies in China and who knows where that want to send me free crap. So, I mean, I guess you could do that, but you're still not going to make money. Springtails can live in planted pots in your house. Yes, but I would actually want them there, honestly. If I want to start a channel, but I'm like 75% fish, 5% reptiles, 10% finance and business, and 10% philosophy ramps. Good channel or bad channel? It depends on what your goal of the channel is, really. I mean, that's what it comes down to. There are 1,000. If I had 1,000 on my wall, I would actually be pretty happy, because then I could just get some like house geckos, not house geckos. What's the gecko I'm thinking of? The really small one, and just let them roam around on my wall. API sent that email to a lot of us. I got it too. Yeah. Well, you remember? I don't know if you were doing YouTube when Fluval did theirs, like giving all the YouTubers the free FX4s. And so that was when they were doing their Bug Bites promotion. They mass emailed all the YouTubers and were like, we'll give you a free FX4 and Bug Bites, and you got to review it. And I was like, well, I don't care about your filter, but if you want to cut me a check for $250, the price of your filter, then I'll do it. They weren't having that. But actually, the way it went is, I was like, cut me a check for $250. I don't want your filter. I'll take the cash value. Morning geckos. That's it. Thanks, Cole. And they were like, no, are you stupid? And I said, no, you're stupid. This is not how the conversation. This is a very bad paraphrase too. But then I was like, okay, so the FX4 retails for like $279, or I'm just gonna say $250. So I went on their website and I looked at like their tank kits, and I was like, instead of the FX4, send me this tank kit that was like, I think it was the one that was like $179. So shipping would be a little bit more because it's bigger and it's glass, but the product itself probably around the same price. I don't know how it works out on their end, but I was like, send me this tank kit. I'm gonna set it up in a classroom, promote you guys, and you're doing something good by getting in the classroom. And then they never emailed me back. So I was like, you can take your FX4 and shove it. I don't understand why companies won't work with me. I just really don't. Cole, my local reptile store has morning geckos, and every time I go in there, the challenge is trying to find them. They're so small, so small. Morning gecko, there are some in that live wild in local reptile shops. Yeah. I used to have a really old reptile shop that had a tokay gecko that they let run loose. Because they needed something big to eat all the crickets, which I thought that was weird. She's a brick. The likes of yourself has not had a hint or asked people give, because, wait. The likes of yourself has not had to hint or ask people give because you're genuine mate. I think I understand what you're saying. I think there's a lot of autocorrect going on in there, but thank you, Donnie. I appreciate it. Legacy Aquatics, what's going on, Melvin? Good to see you. J-Dub Aquariums, hello. Okay, Melvin, how about yourself? How you doing, J-Dub? Everyone's saying hello. Doing pretty good. Fluval's tripping. Yeah, Fluval's tripping. I mean, I like Fluval. I do. I think they have some really... I like their tanks that have, like, the frosted edge on top. I do like a lot of their products, but still, I'm not gonna make a dedicated video for something I would never use when I could have totally... Because this was back when I was doing the Tanks for Teachers things. And I could have totally used that. Like, but I don't know. They didn't want to play ball. So I'm just keeping a note. I'm like that psycho guy on Billy Madison that has his like list of people to kill, you know, people that have wronged him. And I'm just making this list like, okay, you don't want to work with me now. Okay, you don't want to work with me now. I'm keeping my list. I have it right here. And when I'm at like 10 billion subscribers and these guys are begging for me to work with them, be like, oh, sorry, you're on the list. Nope, not happening. That's how it's gonna be. At least, you know, when I'm dreaming. Deb Schramm with the $10 super chat from Cole to help fund your reptile speedboat. Yeah, thank you, Deb. Man, I don't know what I want to get next. So this is gonna sound really bad. So I have some rainbow fish in a 125-gallon tank that are old. They're sick. I cannot cure them. I'm just letting them live out their days. And as soon as they do, I will be converting that to a huge. Well, obviously it's 125 gallons, but I'll be converting that to a paludarium. And so I'm like already starting to think of like, what do I want to put in there? I'm already thinking like, do I want to do frogs? Do I want to do newts, salamanders? I don't know. Geckos. So much room for everything. Cross off Adam Sandler and then put on the... I can't cross off Adam Sandler because that dude is terrible. Which he didn't used to be. I mean, Happy Gilmore is so great. Grudge much, Bob? I don't hold grudges. That's not healthy. The list holds them for me. That's what the list is for. So I don't have to keep that negativity in my head. I keep it on the list. It's on the whiteboard. Steenfott Rep Aquatics. I'll never change the name, man. This name is who I am. Steenfott Aquatics. Even, let's say, 10 years and I don't have any fish tanks and I have like 100 different reptiles. I'll still keep this name, just because this is what I started. I finally got a home for my cichlids, aquarium of cichlids. Yeah, I need to order some Africans actually. Hopefully, maybe next week. I said the same thing with my betta with Popeye, and that thing ended up living 18 more months. I mean, I'm not like over here like cheerleading and hooping and hollering and hoping that they die. Don't get me wrong. These are some rainbow fish that I've had for a very long time. They're very large, but they just have an incurable disease. So they don't act stressed. They eat. They're super active, but I can't put anything with them. Oh, I don't. Well, they're in the tank with my plecos, and luckily the plecos and the corridoras are not affected by them, and neither is the bala shark that's in with them. It's only the rainbow fish. So, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I'm not like cheering for them to die or anything. So if they live another 5 years, that's fine. That's fine by me. It's okay. I'm not hanging my name either. Hush Bob, it hurts when I laugh. Well, hopefully not after tomorrow. Adam Sandler got too silly. It just got like really weird. It's like, I don't know. Like after like 2003, it just got really weird. Like, and not even funny weird, just weird. Friday Fish Fact says, gotta run later. I'll see you, Ron. Thanks for stopping by. Here, Pam, you can borrow my chart to beat him with. There's that chart. Oh boy. Plus, if the rainbow fish do live a long time, I do have a 300-gallon tank just laying around, not doing anything with that. That would also make a pretty sweet paludarium. Can you guys imagine a 300-gallon paludarium? That'd be pretty awesome, not gonna lie. So, I mean, I did forget about that tank for a long time, and it's sitting in my dad's garage, but I could use it. I should probably use that. The new Adam Sandler special on Netflix is really good. I'm not falling for it. Wait, what? LeBron bashing and now converting perfectly good aquariums to childish terrarium with expensive chameleons. I would never put a... Well, okay. Yes, I would put a chameleon in terrarium. I was thinking paludarium with water. Jim Carrey did the same thing. Yeah, Jim Carrey went like just full-blown stupid. Which is weird because when you hear him talk to like colleges or any of his speaking engagements, the dude just seems like he's on this like other astral plane and like just super out there and just dropping knowledge bombs left and right. But then he gets in front of the media and he just says stupid stuff. He does stupid movies, but he's actually really smart, which is kind of interesting. So he's obviously saying what he needs to say in front of the cameras to make people happy, but when he's off camera, he actually says some really smart stuff. Melvin, I'm doing great. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Hate Jim Carrey. Yeah, I used to really like Jim Carrey, but he sold out, unfortunately. Which, I mean, people sell out. It happens. Tech Turtle says, Legacy Aquatics, hello. How are you? Checking on our time. We got 18 minutes. It's just really flying by today. I like it. Yeah, I wasn't cheering. Wait. Yeah, I wasn't cheering him to die either, but I kept making different plans with the tank, and it would be months later. Me and my wife would be talking, and when... Yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, honestly, my rainbow fish have been sick for like a year. Thankfully, it's only these rainbow fish, and I was able to catch it. And so now it's like I have to do dedicated water changes on just this one tank, meaning that I have to use only hoses and equipment on this one tank. I can't spread it around to other tanks. Yo, Bob, when you get into tokay? As soon as I find one that's decently priced and not just a normal tokay. So it would have to be after I get a Leachianus gecko. I'm trying to think. I think a tokay gecko would be after leaf-tailed geckos and after Leachianus gecko, then a tokay gecko. Um, but tokay gecko is pretty awesome. I miss the days when they were like $10. Dwayne Kitchell says, which reptile is on your wish list, Bob? Green tree monitors. Or any tree monitor. Black tree monitor, blue tree monitor, yellow tree monitor, green tree monitor, any tree monitor. Any of those 4 tree monitors are like my dream reptile. Joined a few minutes ago. Did you say you were switching from fish to reptiles? No, I'm not switching. I'm just incorporating, and we're gonna have all of it. We're gonna be one big happy fish, reptile, and amphibian channel with a few mammals thrown in every once in a while, maybe canines. I don't know. So after I breed some, yes, there you go. Have you had the Shamrock Shake from McDonald's, Bob? Get it? No. Not only would I not drink that, but I do not go to McDonald's. I had Jungle Val for about 3 weeks, and it just starting to regrow. 3 weeks. That's not bad. A lot of people, it takes months. Tokays are beautiful, but they're terrible to interact with. I think it depends. I think if you get one, I think if you got like a baby female and actually conditioned it, I think you'd be okay. What is my favorite snail? The Malaysian trumpet snail I find to be very useful, especially in planted tanks. So that is my favorite. Neon Tetra Aquarius. Man, I was just looking at your channel the other day. I was thinking, man, I haven't seen this guy in like 2 years. Hey, job, it's been great. I've been getting my life in order, and I've been loving it. There you go, man. Have you kept guppies or shrimp before? Love your channel. Life and bettas. Yes, you can go on to my channel and look at my Breeding Fish for Profit series or tanks, where I breed guppies and shrimp in the same tank. Oh man, what kind of shrimp do I have? Red crystal shrimp now, orange neos, yellow neos, some blue variety that I never remember the name of, not Blue Dream, obviously red, and a mono scattered about. Yeah, so I have some shrimp for sure. Okay, great. Love the channel. Can't wait to see more awesome videos. I live in Florida, and we have some great tree monitor breeders who ship. Also, do you watch Camp Keenan? I do, not religiously, but I do watch Camp Keenan. And yes, I would love to go to Florida to check out all the reptile farms in Florida, because there are a lot of them, and I think it would be a lot of fun. I've handled hundreds of them. Good luck with that. Yeah, I know that the female, so my local reptile store has a breeding pair, and the female, you can handle the female, but you can't handle the male. The female doesn't really have an issue at all. She'll just sit on your hand, whereas the male will try to eat your fingers. I'm going great. Tech Turtle, just working on my tanks. Update video coming soon. Same goes for amateur Amazon tree boas. A green tree python would be really nice to have. I wouldn't mind having one of those. What's my favorite African cichlid? Would be the Benthachromis trichotti. It's a Lake Tanganyikan cichlid. Camp Kenan. What? Camp Kenan? Camp Kenan? Camp Kenan? I don't know. Is that how it's pronounced? I say Kenan. Always. Always have, always will. I was kind of sad to see him do a certain collab with someone, but I won't hold it against him. Thanks, it's been wonderful. Although I've cut my vids for I've been working out hard, cut most sugar, all fast food out of my diet. I've been working on my fish tanks. That sounds like a recipe for a happy life, my friend. I'll sell you mine. Camp is such a good dude. Never gets old. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. I'm not really big on reptile stuff on YouTube, but I've been finding a lot of good content on Instagram. Nice. Thanks for answering. Nice. Life with bettas, no problem. Pam on my LFS got a tiny axle missing a front leg and tail, both. Oh, axolotl. Auto corrected to axle. My LFS has a tiny axolotl missing a front leg and tail, both started to regrow. I should send it to you. Yeah, you know, he was pro BMX Bob. He did some trick for the first time. No, I had no idea. He gets so upset when people think his first name is Camp. I didn't really think that was his first name. I just thought it was like the name of his channel. Yeah. I would never walk up to him and be like, "Hey, Camp." Yeah, I feel like it's obvious as that's not his first name, but what do I know? I know nothing. But yeah, I would definitely hang out with that dude and if he still has his giant squad of redfoot tortoises, like I would love to see that. Actually, I don't even know if those were his. I just saw him in his video. Have you ever used the autodoser? Negative. Picked up the Jabao 4-head model, hoping consistency will improve results. If I do something every day, I'm good. If I'm supposed to skip days, I get real spotty. I will tell you, I have had good luck with their water pumps, but I've never used an auto doser. River Life is here. What's up, buddy? Everyone's saying hello. Gonna eat dinner. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, Tech Turtle, for stopping by. Dank is my first name, just saying. Yeah, right. Maybe on the weekends. Deb, oh yeah, he has them. Yes, I'm definitely gonna be getting a redfoot tortoise this year. I'm like 95% sure, but maybe not till next year. I want an animal that I could take to like family events. Like I take my dogs, but I mean, they're dogs. Like everybody loves dogs, right? I want to take something like a tortoise. I'm hoping to take my Tegu to some family events this year. So yeah, should be pretty fun. I think like taking a tortoise to like my parents' house. So we have barbecues, we have family get-togethers, and have barbecues like once a month. I could just set the tortoise on the ground, and he could just roam around. It's just out in the open. The only thing he has to worry about is the chickens. So you know, I'll beat the chickens back, but otherwise, I think it would be a lot of fun. Switching to autodosing and Sergis reactor. I don't know why I never got into autodosing. I probably should. I don't know. Tortoise can help mow the lawn for them while you wait. Well, then I would say I would put him in my lawn, but he would probably very, very slowly just spread around dog poop, and then I'd have to clean him. You could take a falcon to a family outings. If I could get a falcon, I would definitely have a falcon. Absolutely. Emotional support tortoise. I need him as a carry-on. I can't get on this plane without my emotional support tortoise. Legacy Aquatics says, how you doing, River Life? Support burrito. All right. We're kind of turning into an Adam Sandler movie here, just getting ridiculous and stupid. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to take a jab at Adam Sandler. Dank, the goat of the fish hobby. All right. Sure. Dank is the goat. I just spent 10 minutes getting everything ready because I was 100% sure my L393 had spawned, but it's a big no. That's funny. Glad to see everyone. Gonna miss you in Dallas. Steenfott Aquatics headed out. Yep. Hopefully, maybe you're going to the Chicago one because I am hoping to make that one. But yeah, definitely not going to the one in Dallas this coming weekend. See you awesome folks later. See you later, River Life. Thanks for stopping by. Can I have some tips for taking care of discus? So I've never had discus. I could just tell you that they really, really like clean water. Not necessarily over filtered water, just clean water. Lots of water changes. I don't know that I can remember my first fish. I can tell you that I was really big into like the red tail sharks, the bala shark, anything that had shark in its name when I was a kid, I wanted. So rainbow sharks, I had black sharks. I definitely had all of those as a kid. Have a great time in Dallas at River Life, says Daryl. Legacy Aquatics says, how you doing, Jeff Rose? We call him SWAT. Well, I call him SWAT. But yeah, I don't think I can remember my first fish. I also cannot remember my first reptile. Especially back then, there was definitely a larger selection of reptiles in the big box stores. Like, I remember going to the big box stores as a kid and seeing like 3 or 4 different species of day geckos. And I can't even tell you the last time a big box store had a day gecko. It's probably been decades. But there was always new and different skinks, and just always something different back in the day. Did you tell the kids at school you had pet sharks? No. Chris says, discus do nothing for me. I don't think I'll ever keep them. I used to think the same thing, but they are kind of growing on me more and more over time. Breaking down the display tank to algae has gotten real. Fuzzy green algae. Any tips on saving the plants during the move? Is the algae on the plants? If the algae is not on the plants, you can honestly just throw the plants in a 5-gallon bucket and they'll be fine for like a week, if not longer. I mean, I don't know what plants you have, but yeah, if the plants don't have algae on them, you could, yeah, SWAT. Yeah, you could just throw them in like a 5-gallon or a 10-gallon, and I mean, you can even pack them in there pretty good, and they'll be fine for a week. I mean, that's how people ship them, so no problem. If your plants do have algae on them, then quickly just spray them with hydrogen peroxide, 3% diluted hydrogen peroxide. Just spray it and then throw them in a 5-gallon bucket or 10-gallon aquarium if you have an extra one. Yep, so that part's the same, but just hit them with some hydrogen peroxide real quick. What's my favorite type of fish, Drew? My favorite type of fish is rainbow fish. Tampa Tom says, you just made the list. Making the list. Bob Steenfott. That actually has a nice ring to it. Have you ever kept a super red dragon flower horn? No, I have never kept a flower horn of any type. If yes, do you ever have an issue with it running into and hitting the glass? Every once in a while I hear a thud. Yeah, that's pretty common with a lot of angry fish, or high aggro fish. A lot of times they just get mad and want to butt heads with something. But I've never kept them, but I have heard that happening quite a bit with like the bigger South American angry cichlids. I'm just glad you don't walk into Petco anymore with a giant terrarium full of baby iguanas for $12.99. Yeah, that's definitely changed. Man, I used to buy fence lizards and all kinds of stuff. And it's probably good that they're not sold anymore, but like rock lizards, anything. Lacerdas. I read that different tank, Bob Steen. Did he read it with a T? Jeez. Oh man. Let's see. I might kill the stream here. Sorry if I do. So, we have no new members, and we lost 2 members. So, we're back down to 19. So, I just got that perk for hitting 20, and I lost it again. That happens. Anyways, we were going to thank the super chatters tonight. Chris, Jeff Rose, Mile High Gamer's wife, and Deb. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate it. It is that time of night. It is 6 o'clock. It is closing time. I want to thank everyone for coming and hanging out. This was a really fun stream. I had a lot of fun. I find fence lizards in the yard. Yeah, I used to go to Eastern Washington and catch them and bring them back, which was not good. But I was a kid. I didn't know any better. Yeah, thanks. Are you going to the Monster Fish Bash in Boca Raton, Florida? I am not. I do not plan on going to. I want to go to Florida sometime this year, sometime this summer, but it would be for vacation if I go. Although, I guess if I went during a show, I could write it off. Interesting. I guess I'll have to do some thinking on that. Be careful, my dad had a jaguar cichlid, split the seam on a 65-gallon aquarium. Yep, you see that a lot with arowanas too. But anyways, I want to thank everyone for coming tonight. It was a lot of fun. I see we have 140 people. I'm not sure what the peak was, but it's still pretty awesome that 150-ish people come and hang out with me on a Monday night. So I really do appreciate it. Thanks, Bob. Have a great night, everyone. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Yep. Thank you. And don't forget, we will be here again next Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific. I'll see you then.